10 Sports with Ben Shockley.
Good evening. Michigan State President Kevin Guskowitz announced today he is promoting Spartan Ventures director John Palumbo to interim athletic director, replacing Jay Batt. Palumbo has been in this spot before. He was the interim athletic director at Georgia Tech when Batt left for Michigan State. Palumbo came to MSU a year ago from Georgia Tech, hired, of course, by Batt. Palumbo will continue to run the fundraising arm of MSU Athletics, Spartan Ventures. He has a vast administrative background at various schools. He was the AD at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Guskowitz says he will consider both internal and external candidates for the future full-time athletic directorship.